on the air in 3.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, hi there. Happy Wednesday. It's May the 22nd, 2019. I'm Eric, talking at you as always from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where earlier today NASA was forced to abort a launch. Now they're all going to jail.
Must be in Alabama.
That's stupid. How's it going, Gord?
I'm doing all right, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I got a taste of bureaucracy today to remind me why I hate them so much. But it's been a decent day. The weather here is amazing. Everybody's in a good mood because it's welfare week. Just happy times, happy times.
Yeah, it's been chilly and cloudy and rainy all day for me. So
excellent.
That sucks.
Yeah.
For the uninitiated.
Joys me being indoors though.
Excellent.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent.
That's the upside.
These are some sensitive buttons here. Yeah, what else did I have to talk about? Nothing went on today. It was a very boring day. I got very little accomplished. Wrote some music. Hung out with a roommate that I don't know very well. It was good times.
That's very nice.
And I ran into an old friend today.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is very cool. And that was my big subject du jour. I don't know, because Gord and I haven't talked about pot for very much recently.
No.
How you doing, world? Thanks for joining us. All my friends in Europe, I don't know why you listen, but thank you for doing so. I'm glad to have you back. Ladies, welcome.
Listen. Because we're fucking amazing. That's why we listen. Jesus.
I certainly hope that's why. Hopefully we're a little more amazing now that I've refurbished the studio, brought us up to where we should be. We'll see how long it lasts, but for now, it's pretty damn good.
Fingers crossed. We're going to keep it going.
If it sounds better and you want to tell me about it, drop me a line, Eric, at ericandgord.com. You can send that comment right along with your donations for Degrassi Street.
Please send in some fucking donations.
It's not looking good, man. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I ran into an old friend on the C-Bus today, which I never, ever take the C-Bus. I hate the stupid thing. But why
don't you like the C-Bus? What's wrong with the C-Bus?
I hate the walk. It takes twice as long to walk on and off the C-Bus as it does to just take the 240. That big gateway where you're just stuck like a herd of cattle. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Well, there's only two ways to beat that. One is either be the very first person off so you can do the mad rush out, or be the last person, just take your fucking time and stroll.
Why does everybody who gets off that thing has no concept that there's people behind them? They're just taking that whole front row is just taking their sweet ass time. Oh, I like the weather. It's nice. I want to look at stuff. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, I agree. It's brutally fucking annoying. But yeah, this is why for me, I did one of the two things. If I wasn't the very first person off the fucking thing and leading the pack, then fuck it, I'm just gonna sit down and wait till pretty much everybody's gone and the security starts doing the walkthrough.
Yeah, that's generally what I like to do as well, but doesn't always work out that way. But today I ran into a friend. He asked that I don't mention his name, which is fair.
Steve!
But he has been, for the last 4 years, running a shop called M Audibles. Why do I keep doing that? M Edibles. Right here in beautiful downtown Vancouver, commercial drive area. And I asked him, what's going on with edibles these days? Because it's such a weird thing that they'd be illegal. And man, did he ever fill me in on some things.
Yeah, it's a fucked up situation when it comes up to edibles.
The whole marijuana legislation is completely fucked. him and his staff members actually protest it once a week. And they're trying to have as I said, the entire legislation needs to be overturned. His eyes just lit up in his head. He fully thinks the entire legislation needs to be scrapped, no matter who the next government is. And he's very happy to join us in that effort.
Good.
So, very glad to hear that. But he let me in on a few things. He said he told me to do something, and I didn't have time to get around to doing it, but I'd like for us to do so. He said to look at the number of grow ops in Canada that are not run by either current or former police officers.
Wait, fuck off. Really?
He said there's almost none.
None. No grow ops being operated by former cops.
No, they are all.
They actually are. Really?
They're either cops or former cops. The only reason they got behind this legislation was because they knew about it and they could buy up all the farms and make money off it. So the cops are selling to the government stores and they're strong-arming everybody else out of the industry. So it's really not legal because no one can get into it except for cops or former cops. That's why shops like the Blue Door all of a sudden shut down. Dispensaries never have a chance of getting licensed again. The government stores will see to it. And no regular person will ever have a grow up that's lucrative whatsoever. And they're not interested in edibles. Edibles will never be a thing. This poor guy, he says if they even get legalized, the only licensing they're going to be able to get in Canada is going to be similar to a craft brewery license. So it'll be restricted just like a craft brewery is. It'll be the same for edible. Right now,
really?
Yeah. It's a weird little gray area they can operate in right now in the medical area, the way marijuana used to. That's how they're surviving at the moment. That's how edibles are kind of sneaking under the radar for now. But even at that, they're scrutinized to a ridiculous degree. And the penalties for possession of edibles are, as we said off the air, as we looked into, they are akin to the jail sentence for manslaughter. It's 14 years if you get caught with an ounce, with an ounce worth of pot in your edibles.
Oh my God.
So you got a tray of brownies and it happens to equal an ounce, you can go to jail for 14 years in this place that just legalized marijuana.
But the thing is that it can't be an ounce of total weight because like one brownie can weigh over an ounce.
Exactly.
So the question is the weight has to come in and how much pot is in it. And there would be no way of determining that because I can tell you from experience, for the most part, when you're making brownies, you only need a quarter ounce for a whole batch of brownies. So therefore,
on a commercial degree though?
Yeah, but you're talking.
So if he's delivering them to a customer in a truck or something, he can he can do a maximum penalty of 14 years.
Oh my God!
Every ingredient is scrutinized by Health Canada. There's like Health Canada people there watching every move he makes. He says it's
which is great. A bunch of fucking people who know nothing about the fucking industry are going to regulate something. That's fucking smart and safe.
Isn't that insane? It's just an absolute nightmare for them. And he says it's never getting any better. He says they never intended it to be better. This whole time it's been the Liberals lining the pockets of cops and politicians. That's what the intent was right from day one.
Oh, man. Now, that is one thing that I'm pretty sure that I think Ford would actually, I'm pretty sure that's something he would change because he understands it's business. And he knows that by legalizing that, you're opening the door to a tremendous amount of money that's not being tapped into.
Hey, where's Barry?
Yeah,
he's like because like when I sent you that text back when you told me about that, one of the things that makes this so fucking short-sighted. Okay, so you made weed legal, fantastic. All the people who smoke weed, great, that's awesome. What you can't legally buy are concentrates. What you can't legally buy are edibles.
Yeah,
those concentrates or edibles, those two things are the safest way to consume it physically.
Yeah, but then they're never
When it
going to make
comes
it
to
to the
the
mass
body.
market.
And they'll never make it to the mass market because the people in charge don't know anything about it. And they're fucking stupid. I want to fuck. I don't want to fuck. I want to fucking kill. It's unbelievably pathetic knowing that the people that are in charge, it's the same thing as anything. Like, why is it that when somebody gets in charge of something, they know nothing about it? How the fuck does that happen?
Well, this guy claims they did know about it. They just didn't care. It wasn't part of the. It wasn't part of the mandate to make it accessible and legal. It was to get
But
these
if they
farms up
knew
and running.
about it, if they truly knew about it, then they would. They would just do it. Just because, again, yeah, weed's going to bring in $20 billion a year. Edibles on top of that is going to bring in an additional $5.
Yeah,
Because you got a whole lot of people that want to take this shit that need it for the health reasons, for pain, for all these different reasons, that can't smoke it or refuse to smoke.
right. And they're not part of the picture, I guess.
No, and it's just fucking, the whole fucking thing infuriates me. It still does. It pisses me off to no end. Again, how do you make a drug policy when you won't even admit that you do drugs in the beginning, and if you've never actually dealt with the industry? Like, it's just fucking stupid.
It is. And one thing you mentioned there, this gentleman has a young grandchild with cystic fibrosis who was having up to 20 seizures a day.
Yep.
Has not had a single seizure since he started consuming marijuana. But you're not blowing smoke in a baby's face. You know, it goes in a formula or whatever.
Yeah, you use a tincture.
And no, that's very illegal. Don't do that.
No.
These guys do, obviously, and that's why they don't want to be named, because they do flagrantly break the law at the moment. But they are trying very hard to get it changed, and I'm willing to do anything I can for them and vice versa. So we've exchanged numbers, and we'll be in contact a lot in the next little bit, I think. I think this is something I could really get behind. It's really just unfair and stupid, and you've got sick people suffering because of it. He went through years of chemotherapy unnecessarily that marijuana could have treated, and he's just trying to pass that along.
I can't tell you, when I worked at the dispensary in BC, I can't tell you the amount of fucking people that came in. MS, cancer, I mean, just, it's a plethora of fucking diseases that people deal with. That came in and said, I can't smoke it, I don't like smoking, I don't like the effect smoking has on me, but edibles are different. They affect as a whole body. Sure, it takes a little bit longer for it to kick in, but it's a longer effect.
That's true, yeah.
Which means you take, again, you take, there's this one lady that she would come in, she would buy, what the fuck were they, like the brownies or the cookies. Yeah. And she found that with the cookies, in particular, she would take the cookie and she would literally just cut the cookie into thirds. Eat a third of the cookie. It takes anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour and a half to kick in, depending on, what you've had to eat and all this other shit. Once it kicks in, she won't have to take another piece of that cookie for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. Hey, I ate a whole one mistakenly last year, and I was pretty good for damn near 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I can tell you from experience. Eating, I mean, again, here's the whole thing. Having edibles, when it comes to that, anything that's got weed in it for food that you're eating, the high is much more intense. It's your entire body. It doesn't just sit you in the head. It's your whole fucking body. It lasts a very, very long time, and it can come out and come in waves.
Yes.
It's not for the lighthearted. It's not for the weak stomachs. People who have weak stomachs that can't handle a whole lot of shit, don't be fucking taking edibles. You ain't going to be able to handle it. You're going to be that asshole that sits in the corner crying, saying, "This should be big because you fucked me up." Fuck you. Your choice. You're a fucking idiot.
Yes, science.
Plain and simple. Like, it's just fucking hate people some days.
I couldn't agree more. So, yeah, we're going to be